Hi, my name is Keith, Senior Pastor at All Nations Christian Centre in Reading, and this is my thought for the week for you. I don't know what kind of week you're about to have, or what kind of week you've just had, what kind of storms you're facing. But I want you to know that God has the power to move the comma in your life. Now, you heard that right, the comma. What am I talking about? Recently I was chatting with an Old Testament lecturer, and the professor said to me about the placement of punctuation in the Old Testament in our English translations. Despite the best efforts of the translators, sometimes they may have got that wrong. Because in the Hebrew there is no punctuation, there's no commas, no speech marks, no question marks. They've added these to make sense in the English to try and give us the full meaning. And he took me to a verse and he reminded me of this in Isaiah chapter 59 verse 19, which says this: the enemy, when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. Now that's good news. It's good news that when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord will lift up a standard, a barrier, a dam wall against the approach of the enemy. And these are good things for us. He was speaking at that time, prophesying Isaiah to a people still in captivity, still in exile, but saying there is a time coming when God's victory will be realized. Well, that's good news for us. It's good news for us if we're looking for God to intervene. But if you move the comma, it becomes great news. See, the way it reads at the moment, I'll read it to you again, the way it's currently written in our Bibles. It says this: when the enemy comes in like a flood, comma, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. Now listen to this. When the enemy comes in, comma, like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. You're praying for the comma to be moved. You're praying that when the enemy comes in, the Lord will respond with his flood as a standard. That we would see the miraculous, we would see the breakthrough. And I believe this week, if you would just pray the simple prayer: Lord, over my circumstances, over my life, over the problems I am facing, move the comma, God will answer. God bless. Have a great week.